Hello, good morning. You got your coffee? I got mine. Good morning, people. Guys, did you watch that craziness last night? I did, and you know what? I mean, it was all over social media. So it's funny though how many people were taking Chris Rock's side. I'm opposite of that. You know, if you've watched me for some time, you know I don't put up with bullying at all in any form. And what he said up there about her alopecia, that's where your hair falls out. And I've had my own, hair within the last year. I've lost my own hair due to, I don't know, whatever. But, I don't know, if you look back on some of my pictures, you would see that my hair used to be down to like here, and it's just like, I don't know. I mean, not only from like the length, but I've noticed I've lost a lot of body in my own hair from being, it could be like this premenopausal stuff I'm going through. Whatever the case, hair loss is no joke. Did y'all see that? I even tried buying one of those like halo hair to make your hair look thicker, but I didn't like the way it felt on my head. And so, I mean, otherwise I'd wear that puppy. It was expensive too. I was really bummed out. I couldn't return it or anything. I still have it around here. Which is weird because I love to play with wigs and I love that. But this thing, I don't know. It's like, I don't know why I didn't bond well with it. Anyway, point being, bullying in no form is acceptable. And what he said up there, man, I don't know. When Will got up and clocked him in the face, I was like, yeah, get him. That's how I felt. How great do you think she felt for her husband sticking up for her like that? Yeah, because I mean, he could have been like, ha ha ha, oh honey, it's no big deal. We're on live TV. What did you want me to do? Blah, blah, blah. No, he went up there and he made his point. And it didn't look like he hurt him, did it? I mean, it looked like a nice punch, but remember, these guys are in the movies. They know how to make punches look, right? Crazy good. I mean, but you saw Chris. I mean, he there was no blood. There was no marks. But he put his point across. You don't do that. And he told him, you don't do that. Leave my effing wife's name out of your skit. That's no joke. So that's my opinion. Sorry, guys. That's where I stood. That's not cool. So, anyway, enough of that shit. What's going on today? Well, you know what? That steak was awesome. The stuffed baked potato, I went out and bought a regular baked potato for the boys. They love that. And then I took the sweet potato. Now I do them stuffed, twice baked, blah, blah, blah. And I finish it, by the way, in my air fryer. If you finish, this is another great way to use your air fryer, by the way, when you have a twice baked potato and then you put the final stuff on the very top, and I used to stick it in the oven and let it melt. But the air fryer, for just a couple minutes, it makes the most beautiful topped crust you have ever seen. It's gorgeous. It looks like it's, something you have at a nice restaurant. Your baked potatoes look really, really cool. Anyway, but you know what, this was kind of a first, was to take, usually when I do like a stuffed sweet potato, it's, I don't really do just that stuffed sweet potatoes often. Yeah, my scale this morning went, you ate a carb. Yeah, I try to stay low carb, but I just enjoyed myself. I wanted to do all that yesterday, and I did it, and I'm not going to regret it. That steak was awesome. Yeah, we split it 3 ways. It was huge. It was a gorgeous steak. I have today, ooh, baby, I have some wahoo, fresh caught wahoo. Pulled it out, and you know what I was thinking was, you know, I'm Italian. And there was a sauce that my mom made growing up, and I've made it, you know, many times myself. It's called a puttanesca. And so I was thinking, like make a puttanesca a la, you know, wahoo. Puttanesca with wahoo. And you take the fish and you can grill it and then put the sauce on top. Yeah, puttanesca is, well, you hear it puta, which is like a whore. So they called this was a whore sauce that in Italy the whores would make it, and they called it whore sauce because it was easy to make and it was quick. It's got olives and capers, and I like to use all different kinds of olives. I like to use a combination of green and black, and Kalamata, the, you know, nice Greek ones and green ones and different sizes and capers, and yeah, and then everything else. And then you got a little bit of anchovy, and you got a little garlic, and you know, yeah, that's about it, you know. And then, you know, you got just some Italian spices like some oregano. Very easy to throw together, quickly, easily. Beautiful sauce, delicious. My kids love it. Anyway, that would be really nice on top of that wahoo. Wahoo is a white, you know, nice. It doesn't have a strong fishy taste or anything. It's just a nice, good fish, kind of like the swordfish we just had, actually. So yeah, if you don't have wahoo, you can always use swordfish. And another gorgeous, beautiful day. I found out last night. So funny. It was like 6 o'clock when I found out that Cooper didn't have school today. I'm like, wow, what would I do if I were, like, you know, if I had to go to a job? And then I found out the night before. Somebody else, was like a school teacher, said, oh, they've been doing that for 3 years. I'm like, that explains it. See, we've been out of the school system for 3 years. So the last time, you know, because the kids were Troy's homeschooled. Cooper has been, you know, I can't own that and say he's been homeschooled. I mean, I've tried, but he's actually gained more in the last couple months that he's now, because he's now in school in HISD, and he's learned more in the last couple months than I was able to teach him the last 3 years. Now, I know part of it is when you're this age is just a maturity thing, an age thing. So it could be timing, or it could be that this is an actual teacher teaching him, and she is better than I am. But he's able to do all his all the numbers. He loves math, just like his brother up there. So he's already adding and counting backwards and forwards, and I mean, he could count to 1 billion, and sometimes he does feel like counting like that high up. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, he loves his numbers, which is cool. And then he's also, you know, showing a great interest in reading, and he's picking things up and sounding them out, and I love that. You know, that's huge. So yeah, I'm very proud of Cooper right now. And he's also doing better, just behaving better, I think, in the school. Guys, yeah, have a blessed day with your children, wherever you are. It's Monday. For us, Monday fun day. This was a long video.